AUSL is A-OK in OKC. Two wonderful games already in this series. Tonight we're going to wrap things up with a pretty bow. We will see the best team in the league. We will see the best pitcher in the league. What else would you want? We've got the Utah Talons taking on Maya Brady and the Oklahoma City Spark. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday evening with my partner, Hall of Fame head coach Patty Gasso. I am Eric Collins. We have already had two wonderful games in the series. Coach, both games decided by exactly one run.
That's what this league is about. Just good pitching, good hitting, clutch. I love clutch stuff, and that's what we're seeing.
Take you back to game one back on Thursday. It was one walk-off win by Sydney Sherrill.
Sydney Sherrill was swinging really well, and this was a big-time hit to put her team ahead, actually, for the win. That's the walk-off right there.
So Oklahoma City wins on Thursday. The Talons, they came back. Last night, it was Jadalyn Alchin with a homer to tie the game in the seventh inning. It was eventually won by Charlize Palacios in a two-run bomb.
Palacios been waiting for this opportunity. She's been swinging well. Does great job going with the pitch for a big seventh inning walk. I love that stuff in the dugout. Go get it.
Energy. Well, the first game, that was back on Thursday. The Spark were led by Maya Johnson in the circle. She went almost the distance, 6 1/3. Good effort by her. Utah would answer with a complete game win for Megan Faramo on Saturday. Faramo threw 140 pitches. She struck out 10. She was electric. All right, let's play ball. Final game of this three-game series. Let's take a look at the lineup card submitted by Cindy Ball-Malone, head coach of the best team in the league, the Utah Talons. It's Alchin, Flippin, Woolery, Palacios. How about Brie Ellis? There she is. She has reached base in 9 consecutive games. That 9 will bat against Alana Vawter. Game's first pitch is a ball. Alana Vawter, just her 5th game this year, her 2nd start.
Like Alchin is the leadoff here, has really big opportunity to get on the board first, or at least find her way on base.
Alchin, identical numbers from last year to this year. Last year she hit 379. This year she's hitting 379, but she's doing it with power. 4 homers, 17 runs batted in.
I think she might be a little bit underrated. She's really been showing off this season, and you know, she doesn't have that name, but people are talking about her now, so it's really fun to watch her consistency.
Line smash right into the waiting glove of the third baseman. Sydney McKinney, the third baseman, makes the play. 1 down.
Hard hit shot. That's a good way to start the game, although it wasn't out. Doesn't hurt.
All right, these are the numbers this year for Vawter. Hasn't played a ton. Came to the team late in the season. She's worked 6 innings, just 1 strikeout, the 3 walks allowed. She's 25 years of age. Started at Stanford, finished off her collegiate experience at South Carolina. Hannah Flippin, the great palindrome, is the batter.
Flippin, the captain, that's what they call her. That's who they look for when they need help or when they need guidance. And Flippin is another big hitter that can change a game.
Another smash into McKinney's glove. There's some magnetism there at the hot corner.
How does that happen? How does that happen? Those are 2 hard hit balls.
So Alchin tries McKinney, Flippin tries McKinney, and neither can get it past the hot corner. Here's Jordan Woolery.
What are the chances?
I would love to see it. Oh my goodness, I'd be so excited. Woolery, the great UCLA Bruin, just this past spring, finished off her Player of the Year campaign. One of the youngest players in the league. She's only 22 years of age, and she's thriving. Coming into this game, 15 hits in 50 at-bats as a pro. That's a 300 batting average, right on the nose.
Good take. Vawter's trying to work around her a little bit just to keep the ball from getting out of the park, and this is a hitter that can do that. So working the zone.
Ball and 2 strikes to Woolery. Another chance for McKinney. That's a fair ball. So McKinney doing her thing. 2 line drive outs into her glove and a 5-3 ground out. 3 up, 3 down. When we come back, the Spark heading to the bat rack. Bottom of the first inning, Sydney Romero will hit 3rd here in the bottom of the first inning for the homestanding Spark. It's a scoreless game. Sydney Romero has been on fire. Coach, last 7 games, she's got 5 homers.
She's been guessing right. Throw her inside, she's going to take it, but that one was inside and kind of went with it over center field fence. So Sid Romero with the Sooners could hit home runs, but not like this. So there's a new power behind her that's pretty exciting, and I know she's excited about it. She's worked really hard in the offseason.
It's one of the great things about watching professionals. She's now 29 years of age and maybe playing the best softball of her life.
100%.
Let's take a look at the best lineup or lineup card. You got McKinney, Brady, and Romero. 1, 2, 3. Delaney Wiz, Amari Harper, Sydney Sherrill, Jesse Warren's the DP, Bubba Nichols, Camarena, and Sarah Gordon. That 9 batting against the best pitcher in the game, Montana Fouts, and we're going to start with an infield base hit. Sydney McKinney, who made all 3 defensive plays in the top of the first, begins the bottom of the first with a bunt base hit.
I don't think anybody was expecting this whatsoever. I don't think it's easy to bunt something like that off of Montana Fouts, but what a great job to get energy started and rallying the troops here.
There's a good look at Montana Fouts. This is now her 9th game, her 7th start. She's 7-1, Coach.
I'll tell you, I've been able to hear about Montana from Montana, and she is putting the work in like she never has before.
Montana, 26 years of age. She's pitched 46 innings. She's got 42 strikeouts. Pours it past Maya Brady. 70 miles per hour.
There's a mindset difference here with Montana from the past, and you'll see it. You can see it.
2-2. Do you notice?
It's a confidence. It's the way she stands. It's the way she's on the mound. Her presence is daunting.
One of the things we've noticed all season long that has made this Utah team so unique is the starting pitching is not only great, but they're durable. They feature a bunch of pitchers who can go the distance. High pop up, it'll stay in the ballpark. Towering fly ball. Jadalyn Alchin settles under it, makes the play. 1 down, McKinney has to remain on at first.
What I'm kind of looking for, and I don't know, it's a pro, but I want a little hit and run action. I want something. You've got a little bit of speed on first base. You could do some things, especially with Sid.
Sydney's hitting .369 with those 7 homers. She actually began the day tied for the league high in home runs. But Megan Grant got one today. Megan Grant, the rookie, plays out in Portland for the Cascade. She now is the leader in the AUSL in homers with 8, 1 more than Sydney Romero.
Which is kind of crazy to say, having been her coach. Not that she didn't have power, it just looks different. But I think she's a coach now, and she's smart. She's a smarter hitter, and I think that makes a difference.
To the second baseman, the flip to second for 1. Flippins relay to home, or first is not in time. So they will swap out McKinney for Romero on at first. There's now 2 outs.
I was just hoping Sid would beat that out at 29 years old. That didn't turn into a double play ball.
And maybe the one thing that doesn't get better as we age, speed.
Yeah.
Knowledge, possibly, yes. Power, yes. Skill, but speed, no. Here's Delaney Wiz. Like Romero in front of her, she's a veteran. This is now her 4th year playing pro ball. She's 27 years of age, former UCLA Bruin.
Montana is really doing a good job of keeping the ball down, working curve ball as well, giving a good look.
Coach, I like the fact that you mentioned that she keeps the ball down. I was looking at some numbers for Fouts earlier today. She came into this game with 46 innings thrown. She's given up 1 home run. That's incredible.
That's what you want from pitchers, without question. Keep the ball on the dirt, or for us here, what we're watching is turf. Those are sometimes easy outs. You don't get those bad hops on turf.
Yeah, I can't think of a better recipe for a pitcher to keep the ball in the ballpark, get a lot of ground ball outs, and never allow home runs. That's why you have an ERA of 1.83.
Find me a few of those, and I'll take them too. That's what we're looking for. But Montana's, I think the biggest change is her mental capacity right now.
High fly ball right side, looking up into the sun. That's Caroline Jacobson, and she drops it. Coming around to score the game's first run is Romero. Right field is the Sun field, and it's going to cost the Talons a run. Caroline Jacobson in right field had the sunglasses on, Coach, and it still didn't help.
Yeah, it's tough. You've got to find a way to shade that the best that you can. You could see her running, and then just at the very end, looked like her glove almost got in her eyes.
So that scored an error on Jacobson. The run that scores is going to be unearned, but clearly it counts. It's a 1-0 lead for the Spark. Here's Amari Harper. Harper's a rookie. He's hitting .311 with a homer and 8 runs batted in.
Hey, it doesn't matter how you score, just score first. That's a great way to get your game started, whether it's an error or what have you.
So on a hot Sunday evening here in Oklahoma City, Montana Fouts will have to throw a handful more pitches to get back to that dugout.
I don't know if you've heard this, but I like to shout it out. Amari Harper's mother played for me.
Oh.
OU. Yeah, there's a lot of history between these teams with me. So.
Ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. So Fouts strikes out Harper to end the inning. But an unearned run crosses for the Spark. They lead 1-0. Alana Vawter and the Spark lead the Talons 1-0 as we play the 2nd inning. Very special day today for everyone involved with the world of softball, particularly the AUSL, and particularly Rachel Garcia. The very first MLBX All-Star Game 3-on-3 was played in Philadelphia, and who won? Rachel Garcia. She's going to join us here this half inning. Hey, Rachel, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Tell us about the experience. You were with Shane Victorino. You had to do a lot of different things. What was it all about?
Yeah, I mean, it was just, getting out there, being able to swing a bat and hit some home runs. And I think just the overall experience was just so awesome for the sport of softball. And just to see all the girls, the women out there actually just destroy the balls. It was unbelievable.
It was you, it was Tiare Jennings, it was Naja Kennedy, it was Alyssa Brito, and it was basically co-ed, it was hitting, it was defense, it was all that kind of stuff, right?
Yes. I mean, you don't just get points hitting home runs. Your defense is just as important as well. So it's, you get to be a little kid again, just going out there, fielding pop flies, line drives, and just hitting the ball.
And I'm just curious, you've played so much big-time stuff. You won a national champion at UCLA. You've been involved in AU forever. But now you played in a stadium with 3 decks. You're used to 2 decks, but 3 decks is totally different. What was it like playing at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia?
I mean, it was insane. The amount of people that were there screaming your name, it was like a dream come true playing in a stadium like that. And also to just be involved with All-Star Week and just being able to support the sport of softball there words can't describe that feeling. It was just humbling.
What was your favorite moment? Maybe somebody you met? What was the highlight for you?
Oh my gosh, it was the very first game for us, and we had a tied ball game. All my teammates come up to me and they just said, hey, as soon as your warm-up round ends, just hit that hot streak button and just swing it. And I was like, okay, bet. So I as soon as my round was over for warming up, I slammed that button and walked it off on the first swing.
Please tell me you're going to keep pitching and not just hit anymore.
Oh, absolutely. We'll always do
pitching. Okay. Don't just become a hitter all of a sudden.
Hey, Rachel, the question I want answered, you look great. We're watching your highlights from this afternoon, and I love that old school vintage Philadelphia Phillies uniform you wore. You did get to keep it, am I correct?
I did get to keep the uniform, yes. Get to add it to my collection.
Nice.
That ball was flying. We're looking at how far you actually hit that ball. This is incredible.
Number 0. Number 0.
Definitely was hard to wear just 1-0, but I'll let it slide for today.
Yes.
There are now 2 outs here in this inning, so we're going to have to wrap it up soon, Rachel, but I think Coach wants one more question for you.
I just want to hear what you're up to in the AUSL. How are you feeling? Are you getting what you want out of what you're doing? I know you came back from Japan. Where are you at?
Yeah, I feel like been feeling really good this season, just being able to work with my pitches, been able to work my rise. I know my rise hasn't been as strong this season, but I know just trying to work on that spin, but being able to locate that curve up and down, and then also just really being able to tunnel my off drop has been my biggest focus. And I think last game I was really successful with it, and I just think, just getting into that groove is just what's important with it, and I was feeling really good.
Yeah.
Well, Rachel, I've been watching you pitch and play since you've been a kid. Everywhere you've been a winner. Congratulations for winning today. Great stuff.
Thank you.
We are here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. We've got the Oklahoma City Spark hosting the Utah Talons, and we are just a stone's throw away from Norman, Oklahoma, which is Patty Gasso's turf. You have had great players over the years come through your program.
Well, it's exciting to see them grow and turn into pros and change their game. A lot of these guys are in coaching as well, so that makes me feel good that they like what they did at OU.
Some of them gotten into announcing. We've got Nicole Mendez in our midst. She does a lot of fun stuff as a sideline reporter and host.
Big personality, fun to listen to as well.
Here's Sydney Sherrill. It'll be Sydney Sherrill followed by Jesse Warren and then Bubba Nichols Camarena. Hitting in the home half of the second inning against Montana Fouts. Hot smash backhanded beautifully by Hannah Flippin. If you can find a better defensive shortstop than Hannah Flippin, I want to see her.
That's a hard hit ball. Really, really great job of Flip getting around it and getting the throw off in time.
After all these years of watching Flip play shortstop, I just can't imagine her ever making an error on a turf field. If there's not going to be a bad bounce, she's not going to make a mistake.
I believe that 100%. Yes, it's quite different playing on dirt.
Here's Jessie Warren, a great defender in her own right. Jessie doesn't have her glove today. She's the DP. Half swing, that may curve fair. Stays foul.
I think Jessie Warren, if you've watched her, remember her play at Florida State. It's been really enjoyable to watch her play and watch her year and season turn out.
Little number to the third baseman. Jaquish on the run. I have been so impressed with Savannah Jaquish and her versatility defensively this year.
I think that's something that I agree with you. Very, very impressive that she's at second. She can catch. She can make this play from third base. She can play the outfield. That's really important for a team. And I encourage players out there to learn more than one position. It makes you much more valuable.
Here's Bubba Nichols-Camarena, the veteran. 214 the batting average with a couple of homers. Bubba won a national championship as a college player at UCLA.
One thing about Bubba that stands out to me, having gotten to work with her in the USA pool, is she has such a phenomenal personality. Very bright, fun, and funny, and knows when to break the ice when needed.
Got a master's degree a couple of years ago from UCLA.
And she's coaching. She's another one that's coaching now at assistant at San Diego State.
Fouts pours it in. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Montana gave up a run. It was unearned in the first inning. Sydney McKinney got a base hit. Eventually, the run came around to score. Should have been the third out. Delaney Wiz popped it to right, but the ball was dropped by Caroline Jacobson. It was ruled a 3-base error.
Wow, that hurts your fielding average a little bit, but a run is a run, however it works.
High drive center field. Play is made by Kaylee Wyckoff, and that'll do it. So, a 1-2-3 inning spun by Montana Fouts. To the third we go. The Utah Talons yesterday clinching a playoff berth. Still playing for seeding. Top 3 teams in the AUSL all make the postseason. We know that one of those teams will be Utah. They won the championship a year ago, trying to defend their crown. Bottom third of the order, Kaylee Wyckoff, Rachel Becker, Caroline Jacobson batting against Alana Vawter. Called strike 1.
Really like Kaylee Wyckoff. I call her a freshman, but she's a rookie here in this league. And has done some really good things at Arkansas and continues to do well here at the Pro League.
Wyckoff was not in the original starting lineup. We expected to see Jada Coleman out in center field. And Coleman a late scratch, so we're getting a dose of Wyckoff. This is a long season. Everyone plays 25 games, but you're playing during those super hot summer months. And there's so many good players both in the reserve pool and on your bench that, well, someone gets nicked up, it's a chance for someone else who more than likely was an All-American themselves when they played collegiately.
It's hard to keep track, but it's fun to see new faces. Wyckoff's gonna have to battle this 1-2 count, but really, really hopeful as a leadoff to find her way on and try to answer that score from the Spark.
Popped up, left field. Bubba makes the play. All right, third member of our crew, Maria Tribalpiece, standing by. Maria, what's going on?
Well, Alana Vawter is making her first appearance of this series, guys, but that doesn't mean that she hasn't had an impact for the Spark in the first 2 games. Every single game that she has been on the bench, she is one of the most vocal people in the dugout. So she's screaming and yelling at all of her players, hoping that they can do what they need to do to get the win. In addition, she has been one of the most fun people to watch on the iPhone, giving us play-by-play, talking to her teammates, hyping them up. And so when she got the start today, you could hear her teammates now elevating her on the field. So the ultimate team player now getting a chance on the mound.
Awesome stuff. Thank you, Maria. Yeah, there's always a place in softball for someone who's on that top step. I love the top steppers.
Especially when they're pitchers. Sometimes pitchers can go down to the end of the dugout and kind of wait for their name to be called, but I love pitchers that get involved.
Rachel Becker is the batter. 4 hits on the year for Becker. She's 4 for 23. She's familiar with this part of the world. She's originally from the Chicagoland area. Played in the Big Ten at Purdue, but finished up at Oklahoma State. You've been to Stillwater, Oklahoma, Coach?
A few times. We get pushed out of there pretty quickly, though. We don't like the Sooners in the town for very long.
Vawter's 2-2. Slapped foul and out of play.
I do remember Becker from her days at Oklahoma State. Just really an outstanding second baseman and just speed. That's what I remember most about her, is just so quick. So with 2 strikes, you may not see anything short game, but you're going to have to get rid of the ball quickly.
Vawter wanted it. 3-2. We have only had 1 strikeout in our game. That was Montana Fouts striking out Amari Harper to end the first inning. Scooped up by the shortstop, Romero. Sydney Romero makes the play. 2 down.
Sydney just made it look like it was nothing. Little pro action right there.
Here's Caroline Jacobson. She'd love to get herself a base hit right here. Jacobson made that error in the first inning. She's been a solid pro for a while. And that's the thing about pros. You make a mistake, you know you get another chance to make up for it.
Vawter's doing a good job working down in the zone, working back in, out.
Smashed. That'll get down. Good for you, Caroline Jacobson. Line drive base hit, just her 6th hit of the season. She's aboard with 2 outs.
Nice job of lining up that drop ball and going with it. Seeing a lot of the pros do a good job of going opposite field with that pitch.
So back to the top of the order. This is Jalen Alchin's second look at Vawter. Alchin began the game by scorching a line drive that was caught by the third baseman, Sydney McKinney. This time she tries Romero. Nothing doing there either. Sydney makes a couple of nice defensive plays here in the third. Still a 1-0 game in Oklahoma City. Third game of this 3-game series. This is what the standings look like right now. Earlier today, the Bandits, for the first time in 2 weeks, lost. They had a 9-game winning streak snapped by the Portland Cascade. Top 3 teams all make the postseason. Utah's guaranteed them a spot, but everything else still up for grabs.
Really important for the Spark tonight. To win this series would be big for them. Push them up, try to get into the top 3.
Sarah Gordon leads things off. It'll be 9-1-2 in the Oklahoma City lineup. Gordon followed by Sydney McKinney and Maya Brady. Gordon should know Montana Fouts well. She caught her as recently as 2 weeks ago. She was the catcher for the Utah Talons when Charlize Palacios was out with an injury. Palacios got healthy. They needed to get rid of Gordon. And because she did such a good job, she got an opportunity to play as the everyday catcher with the Spark.
And that's absolutely crazy to me. But it is what it is. And I think that's what's different about it, is you never know who might show up knocking on your door or walking into your dugout. And you could find some there's some really good players in the reserve.
Yeah, the reserve player pool. I think that's one of the great stories about the AUSL is all of these fantastic players get an opportunity instead of languishing. How about Gordon from the number 9 spot in the order? She rises up and hammers a homer off of Montana Fouts. Just the second homer allowed by Fouts all season long.
That's something to write home about. That's a big-time swing for the Spark when they need it against the best pitcher in the country. That's saying something. We've got some rally going on in the Spark dugout here. She left the ball up a little bit, right into the wheelhouse.
What a rookie year, Sarah Gordon. She has become a player. All right, back to the top of the order. Sydney McKinney's second look at fouls.
It'll be interesting to see how Montana comes back. I talked a little bit about her focus, so it'll be interesting to see how she responds here.
This has not been typical Montana fouls, Coach.
No.
The first time through the order, she's only struck out one.
Well, you're also facing the best team, best offensive team.
Let's check in with the home run hitter. Sarah Gordon standing by with Maria.
Sarah, just a few weeks ago, you were catching for Montana. Now you hit your first pro home run against her. How did that help your approach at the plate?
I mean, she's a really good pitcher, so I always have that in the back of my mind, but I know what I can do, and just trusting that, and just trusting that my swing, if I get my swing off, like, good things will happen. So, yeah, just thinking that.
Certainly worked. Your teammates celebrated with you. You better go celebrate with them now.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sarah Gordon has been uber impressive, both defensively and with a bat in her hands. She has found a place in the AUSL.
She needs to keep that crown on a little bit longer.
Just the second allowed by Fouts. When she gets through this inning, it'll be 49 innings of work from Montana on the year.
I like this matchup right here, Maya Brady versus Montana Fouts. I think these are two of the best in their fields here.
Brady flied out to left her first time up. Maya's got 7 homers on the year. The only player in the league with more than those 7 is Megan Grant, who's got 8. Both Brady and Grant have in common UCLA. Karen Johns, who is one of the great softball minds over the last 3 decades. Pass me this note. How about this, Coach? The Bruins who play in the AUSL, we're talking Delaney Wiz, we're talking Brady, we're talking Megan Grant and others. They have 27 combined homers. The league as a whole has 119. So over 20% of the league's homers have come by UCLA Bruins.
That does not surprise me one bit. They've always been very tough outs. Really great hitters, good eye for the ball. So it doesn't surprise me, not a bit.
If you wanted to know, Karen also informed me that your Sooners are second.
Oh, you know, I knew that was going to happen. You set me up here.
Sooners hitters, Sydney Romero,
How
and
far
all
are
the
we behind?
15.
Oh, well.
15 to the 27.
Yeah, that's not looking good right now. That's all right. We just want RBIs. Just however you can do it.
RBIs and wins, right? That's the Sooner way.
Right.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Fouts to Brady. High drive, did she? You bet! A homer, Maya Brady. She ties Megan Grant with a league-high 8th long ball.
Now the Sooners are down by 16. What a swing. What a swing. Another ball. It can look like it was up in the zone. I guess we'll see a replay of it, but I'm just really interested in Montana Fouts and the response. Now, that ball was left up and out. Maya can handle that. So, tough battle, but she got all of it, really did. Now let's see what Montana can do here. I'm really interested in the response.
Sydney Romero, she's got 7 homers on the year. Sydney reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning and scored on the 3-base error made by right fielder Caroline Jacobson. Third baseman Jaquish takes her time. I don't know why she double clutched.
Still got it.
She still had enough arm to get Romero. I don't know if Jaquish didn't get a handle on it, but she took her time getting it over to first.
Yeah, almost like she thought it might have been foul as well.
All right, Maya Brady standing by with Maria.
Maya, we were just talking about the dominance of UCLA and hitting home runs in the AUSL. What is it about the Bruins bats right now?
I don't know. I mean, I just think, honestly, a lot of years of just dedication and stuff with amazing coaches that hold us accountable, and I think it just translates really well into the pro game. I think we're very lucky. We've had some of the greatest players to ever play the game, so I think just following in their footsteps and just, I mean, for me, 5 years of, hard work with Coach Lisa and Coach I, and they made sure I put in every single hour of work, so probably a lot of that.
Well, the hard work's paying off. Congrats.
Thank you.
Maya Brady tying Megan Grant for the AUSL lead in homers with 1 week remaining in the regular season. Here's Delaney Wiz, another former Bruin. She's got 6 homers on the year.
So you think we're going to be down by 17? You just gave me a look.
It's amazing. Montana Fouts, as great as she's been this year, 1 home run allowed in 46 innings. She's given up 2 in this inning alone.
Yeah, well, we talked about the Spark being the best hitting team, but they're also fighting for their lives. And it might be a little bit of a different feeling when you know you're already in, but Montana is not made like that. So she's going to fight to get back in this.
1-2 pitch misses outside. And these are desperate times for Oklahoma City. They still have a chance of getting into the postseason, but they need as many wins as they can get, including tonight's game. They still have 6 games remaining. So this isn't a mandatory win today, but it would sure look great on their resume.
I personally, as a coach, would call it a mandatory win. I would really set up that dugout in that manner. And it looks like they're coming out like excited to face Montana and get that opportunity to show themselves against the best pitcher in the league right now.
Pitch misses downstairs, no swing. For those with a discerning eye, yes, that was indeed Joe Evans. Joe Evans down the third base line is the associate head coach. She's working with Amber Flores, who is the full-time head coach. There's Joe Evans. You've coached against her before, I think.
Golly, we have played many a game against each other, and she's always been one of my favorite coaches just to go up against, because we both get it. It's like we fight for the wins, but at the end, you shake hands and you say that we made each other better. And she's always had that mentality. So I love her style. It's smooth.
Snap throw down to first, and Wiz back with the dive. Now, active win leaders in the world of softball. Oh my goodness, we've got the top 2 in the building.
I got to keep, how long do I have to coach to maintain this?
You got a decent stiff arm on her. You got over 200 wins.
Yeah. Well, she's fantastic.
The lion's share of those wins coming at Texas A&M.
Yeah, I remember when she was coaching at Utah.
Oh my, she wasn't the head coach when A&M won it with like Jen McFalls and.
No.
Okay.
That was.
Yeah. Karen Johns, where are you? We need help.
I know.
We've got a timeout on the. Okay. Home plate umpires Mike Bartling. Just wanted to have a word with Montana. I think they're confirming the count. It's 2-1, 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1. Okay, you told me before that you coached Amari Harper's mom.
Yes, Carrie Fredericks.
Okay, Amari's got a knack for getting hit with a pitch. She's been hit with a pitch 8 times this year. Did her mom have that?
If you hit her mom would hit you back. So that's how I know Carrie.
Side is retired, but major damage done. How about the Oklahoma City Spark? They touch up Montana Fouts with 2 solo homers. The first one, Sarah Gordon, her first pro bomb. And then Maya Brady, 8 homers on the season.
It's exciting to see what the Cascade's doing. They've got some really good players. They're going to be fighting to get into that 3rd spot.
All right, so Utah down 3-0. We're playing the 4th inning. Hannah Flippen will bat against Alana Vawter. Coach, what have you seen out of Alana Vawter so far through the first 3 innings?
I like what she's doing. She's moving the ball well. They're just trying to square her up. We haven't seen a lot of big, hard hits yet, so I think she's being consistent and hammering the zone, getting ahead of hitters. Just keep working in that space. They haven't figured it out yet.
Flippin, Woolery, and Palacios batting in the 4th inning.
It's a lot of drop balls, a lot of ground balls. That's what she's working for.
All right, dating back, we got to take you back to last inning because we were scratching our heads and we knew the great Karen Johns would have the answer. When Texas A&M won their only national championship, it was Bob Brock. Bob Brock.
My first game I've ever coached at OU was against Bob Brock, I believe.
Yeah. Look at that.
That's why I can't remember his name.
Great memory.
Know that.
3 balls, 2 strikes to Flippin. Foul tipped at the plate.
It is hard to be a catcher. I would love to be a catcher, but when I see all the bruises that their legs look just, it's tough. But you know what? They never take themselves out. They always come back in. Love that stuff.
All right. Sarah Gordon, who hit the home run an inning ago, is getting looked at, but everyone seems to be smiling, including Sarah.
Toughest player on the field are our catchers.
Tougher than woodpecker lips.
I don't know what that means.
You'd assume a woodpecker have tough lips, right?
Okay. Never heard that.
Comes to the territory.
Got it.
Yeah. Hannah Flippin. She will try Sydney McKinney. They got to try someone else. McKinney has been up to the task this evening.
It's just ground balls. I give Vawter just huge props for keeping the ball on the turf, on the infield turf. It can get really hard, hit balls at you, but they still have an easy hop to them. So, but she's keeping the ball on the ground. That's exactly what her plan is, and it's working.
Coach, I'm looking right here. We've got Jordan Woolery batting. And I don't think I've ever seen someone as close to the batter in the on-deck circle as I'm looking at Palacios right now. She's about 8 feet behind Woolery.
I think it's safe because she's a right-handed hitter, and maybe she's trying to get a better eye for the pitch. I don't know. I've not seen it either. Usually and she's about 5 feet off of where supposedly they should have their on-deck circle. That's down on the ground, so interesting.
If I'm Vawter, I think I'd see that at the corner of my eye. But then again, I've never pitched in the AUSL before.
You might, would you throw at her? I don't like you there. Get out of my way.
It's been done at some level of a stick and ball sport before.
Yes, it has. Not in softball, though, not that I know of.
Off-speed pitch hammered! Did she? Yes! The first pro homer for Jordan Woolery! It's been a long time coming for Woolery, but she's all smiles now.
My man, every time you do that, now we're down 17.
These Bruins, you can't stop them. All of the home runs for the UCLA Bruins in the AUSL this year, and none of them had come off the bat of Jordan Woolery until now.
It's about time for her. I'm sure she's really happy about that because that's what she's known for her senior year at UCLA.
It is clear that it had been weighing on her that she had not homered so far as a pro. Congratulations in her 52nd at bat. First pro homer for Woolery. Ends a dry spell.
Off-speed pitch. She was sticking with the drop and threw that off-speed. I think Woolery just sat on it.
You could see her talking to that ball. I think she was saying, get up, get up, get up. McKinney. I'll tell you what, she has been airtight at third. All right, Maria is standing by with Jordan Woolery.
Jordan, your first pro home run, and I saw Taylor Tinsley come up and hug you. How special is it to be hugging her after a home run again?
Yeah, it's super cool. I mean, I feel just like we're back at school having Tins. I wanted to have Tannis back. So it's just a really cool moment, yeah.
Can you even describe your emotions right now?
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like everything, but like nothing. I don't know. It's a really cool moment. Just trying to stay present in the game and just trying to get back in the game for our team, yeah.
Well, let's get back to it.
Thank you.
Coach, I think one of the things that's a statement about the ability of Jordan Woolery, she had not homered as a professional. We're talking 20 games into her pro career, yet Cindy Ball Malone still thought enough of her to hit her third in the lineup each and every game.
Yeah, I think absolute relief for her. You could see it in the hugs and the smiles and all of that. Just relief to have it over. She might go on a rampage after that, but what a hitter. She's a proven hitter.
Here's Bree Ellis down in the count 0-2. Little number, Vawter will run it halfway to first, and that will do it. But Utah gets on the board for the first time, courtesy of number 17, the rookie from UCLA. Her first pro homer, Jordan Woolery. How do you do? We have had a total of 5 hits in our game, and 3 of them have left the yard. The most recent one, a home run by Jordan Woolery, her first professional homer in her 21st game. This is the reigning college softball player of the year. 36 homers this past spring as a Bruin, but her first as a Utah Talon about 5 minutes ago.
Beautiful to watch, it really was. Fun to watch the reaction and her teammates as well. You know, when you're a home run hitter, you can't hit them every time. Sometimes you'll get in a little bit of a slump, but I mean, she was hitting him at such a rate that in college that it was ridiculous, really, in a wonderful way. So I'm sure she's feeling great about it.
Sydney Sherrill will lead things off. It'll be Sydney Sherrill against Montana Fouts. Sherrill first time up, bounced out to the shortstop, flipping. Sydney always gets a big cheer. She is from nearby Moore, Oklahoma.
.69 miles an hour. She's bringing it. See if Montana Fouts gets back to her pace here.
Montana is from Kentucky, and she played at Alabama. For those who don't know, she was named for the state, not the quarterback. Her dad was fishing, had a great vacation one time in Montana, and said, you know what? It's a good name for a daughter. Let's call you Montana.
Is that a true story?
True story.
You're making that up.
Ah, it's a true story. Yeah. Which really means she's named for the word mountain in Spanish, montaña.
Gracias.
You're good. You're from Southern California.
Yes, I am. Ooh, Joe Evans. Good move. I can go back and remember Sydney Sherrill in the college days, and we're playing Florida State in the National Championship Series, and she's just always a scary hitter.
Called strike 3. That's 3 punch-outs for Fouts.
Maybe I just screwed that up for her. A little inside, but again, it looks like maybe she's looking for something different.
Jessie Warren gets it past the diving Becker. Base hit for Jessie. She's awarded 1 out.
What a great hard hit, but what a good play by Becker, because if she doesn't get her glove on that, that could be going to the wall. There's Jada Coleman now in center field, but she just had that. It was in her glove. Would have been a phenomenal play.
We're gonna have a pinch runner.
Haley Lee is pinch running. Former Sooner. Surprising.
What do you got, Haley Lee? Make it happen. Here's Bubba Nichols Camarena. We got back-to-back national champions in this order for Oklahoma City. You got Sydney Sherrill, Jesse Warren, both Florida State Seminoles, 2018. Then you got 2019, UCLA Bruin, Bubba Nichols Camarena representing. And I'm just saying, already today in the AUSL, Megan Grant, a homer. Maya Brady, a homer. Just a moment ago, Jordan Woolery, a homer. What do they all have in common? UCLA Bruins. That is the alma mater of Bubba Nichols Camarena. Just saying. Can Fouts keep it in the yard?
I don't think Haley Lee has ever been a pinch runner before. That's why you see her kind of laughing about it. Looks like a good location. Just a little off the plate.
Up high out of the strike zone, and Bubba can't hold up. That is now 4 strikeouts for Fouts.
Next to the plate, catcher number 10, Sarah Gordon.
Good sequencing here from Montana. Staying down, but then goes up for the rise ball, throwing it in the 70s, low 70s.
Okay, we got a rematch of the battle we had in the 3rd inning when Sarah Gordon, former teammate of Montana Fouts, with the Talons just 2 weeks ago, got her for a homer. It was the first pro homer for Sarah Gordon. Coach, if you're a pitcher, just curious, you're looking at someone with that high leg kick like Gordon has. Does that trigger something in your mind of how you'd want to attack her?
Change up might get her caught.
On the ground, this time Becker! Got her man! How about Rachel Becker?
She has been fantastic on defense. Oh,
They may challenge this. Gordon is still staying at first. I think this may be a challenge. But
Alana Field is out, being challenged by the Oklahoma City crew. Lies under further review.
okay, we've got plenty of cameras and tape machines. We'll figure this out. The call on the field was out.
regardless, phenomenal play.
Oh yeah, it's a good call. I'm gonna shout out Brett Higgins, first base umpire. Looks to me like that ball's in the glove, and
Yep.
Gordon's still in the air.
Agreed.
And these come quick here in the AUSL.
The call on the field has been confirmed. It is an out. One challenge left for Oklahoma City.
All right, some delayed gratification for Rachel Becker. What a wonderful defensive play to end the frame.
The Spark lead the Talons 3-1 here in Oklahoma City, but last night the Talons clinching a playoff spot. You wonder why they're so successful, guys. Well, I found a secret. Inside the dugout, you're going to see these little minions. Where are they from? Well, it all started with Jalen Algin and Brie Ellis picking up some blind boxes of different minions on the way to a game back in Utah. When they did unbox them, they put them on the water cooler, and both women hit really well that game. So obviously they had to continue doing it. They've collected multiple minions now, but here's the kicker. On Thursday, when Utah lost, there were no minions in the dugout. So they're back today. They were back yesterday. Clearly the key to success.
Obviously. Thank you, Maria. Peeling that onion back. Love the invitation.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Whatever works. Whatever works. Doesn't matter your age.
With Patty Gasso, I'm Eric Collins. And Coach, I'm curious, you've been involved in this great game for many years. Has it always been that way? Have dugouts always been relatively lighthearted?
Okay. Others, yes. Ours, I think our players would tell you we didn't have little, you know, good luck charms. We were more about sayings and things like that. So maybe I need to make that change.
Savannah Jaquish is going to find herself a base hit that goes through the 5-6 hole. Leadoff batter aboard here in the 5th inning.
It worked. The minions worked.
Well, this is going to be an important inning for Alana Vawter and Oklahoma City. This is the 5th inning. It's getting late. The Spark lead by a score of 3-1. Kaylee Wyckoff is the batter. Strike one to Wyckoff.
I've been really impressed with Vawter. I would imagine this might be one of her better games. Just with locations, doing a good job.
There goes Jaquish. That was a delayed steal, and she's out. Trying to catch the Spark unaware, and that's the first out. A beautiful peg by the catcher, Sarah Gordon.
What a great job of being on top of that. Sid did a good job, Romero, of getting her glove quickly to the front of the bag. Don't know if that was a
loud foul on the right side.
I don't know if that was a delay or just I don't know if it was a delay or just a straight steal. It's not like Jaquish to do that. Great reaction right there.
I have been super impressed with Sarah Gordon as a defender when she was a member of the Utah Talons. Smothered by the first baseman, Delaney Wiz.
Great defense. Defense wins championships. That's my belief. So you're seeing it right now. Great job of keeping Talons off the bag.
Wow, you saw Wiz shading her eyes before the ball's hit to her. She was praying that ball's hit on the ground, not on a line. She may not have seen it if it came in her eyes.
Yeah, great reaction. That's tough. The sun is really tough on the right side of the infield. But Vawter just keeps feeding her defense, and that's getting the job done right now.
Rachel Becker, 2 outs, bases clear. Vawter gave up the home run to Woolery, and that was back in the 4th inning. But besides that, coach, everything else has been on the ground. Savannah Jaquish flied out to center to end the 2nd. Kaylee Wyckoff flied out to left in the 3rd. But all the other outs have been ground ball outs. And she doesn't have a strikeout. She's let her defense, her infield defense, make plays.
She's throwing hard drops, throwing upper 60s, low 70, and then brings a 53-mile-an-hour changeup. So just changing speeds a bit, but just hammering low in the zone.
This one's a fly ball to left. This one will go off the wall. Did she hit it too hard? Safe at second. Double for Becker. They had a chance to get her at second. That ball was hit so hard and bounced so quickly off the wall.
What a great play off the wall by Bubba, but what a great job of going opposite field with that pitch. It was left up just a little bit too high. And a good job by Bubba. Just missed that out at second. Becker's a good runner, so that would be a tough out to get.
Well, let's see what Amber Flores and Oklahoma City wants to do. They've got themselves a 3-1 lead. It's getting late. Do they want to keep Vawter in the game, or do they want to use a fresh arm?
I would not move Vawter right now. I think she's doing a good job of feeding the defense. So coaches rarely agree, but we're agreeing on this one. So I would let her continue. I think she's throwing really, really well right now.
Yesterday we saw 4 pitchers throw for Oklahoma City. They have a bunch of available arms: Penta, Ford, Maya Johnson, Gould. Okay, Vawter stays in the game. Runner on at second base is Becker. Here's Caroline Jacobson. Jacobson had a line drive single back in the 3rd inning.
I think that was a good timeout by the Spark pitching coach to come out and just settle her down a little bit. She's been handling the pressure really well. That's why I just believe it's right to keep her in.
Jacobson's down in the hole, 0-2.
She's probably thrown 90% drop balls all day today.
Another drop ball. Jacobson doesn't chase.
I believe this is Vawter's longest stay in a game this season.
It is. She only pitched 6 innings the entire year coming into this game.
I love watching teams that are real teams like the Spark, like they play well together, fighting for the win, because they know it's very important for them to try to get into postseason. So I love this stuff.
Utah's already guaranteed themselves a postseason berth. They did that yesterday with their win. They know they'll be one of the top 3 teams. They're still fighting for first place and not having to play in the play-in round. They can go straight to the championship series. Top 3 teams all make the postseason. Teams 2 and 3 have to play each other. 1 game, it's a knockout game, to advance to take on the first place team, and that'll be a best of 3. Great at bat by Jacobson. She started the count 0-2 and works her way on for the walk.
You are right. Good eye, good battles, good job fouling balls off. Runners at first and second with 2 outs is important at bat right here.
Oh my goodness. Jadalyn Alchin, who has been fantastic all year. This will be her 3rd at bat against Vawter. Right back to Vawter. Side is retired. How about Alana Vawter? Hanging on like a cat on a screen door. Got into trouble and got out of it.
Kaylee, just if I'm moving over doesn't mean you have to move. I'm just letting you know, just space-wise, okay? Yep, go. Yes, go, come on. Oh, yes! Yes!
We're going to go into the game with Jada Coleman. She's in center field. Not only did she play a great game offensively, defensively, but she talks a great game. We've been listening in all evening long. Hey, Jada, how you doing out there in center field?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Jadalyn, I'm over. I'm doing good.
Hey, just a thought. You're not batting today, but you're feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I got some bumps and bruises, but you know, just trying to ride it out right now.
I miss your voice.
Coach, I'm used to your voice being in my ear. This is pretty normal.
Oh.
It's just imprinted. Yes, she went.
Okay, I want to tell everybody a little bit about Jada Coleman. When she was in 8th grade is when I saw her for the first time. She was a left-handed shortstop. But what she was doing on the base pass was infuriating the opposing team. She would delay steals, and people were screaming and yelling at her and the team like she's cheating. She's that kind of player. She is smart, she gets ahead of things, she's crafty, very fun, very fun.
Oh, go flip. Yes.
Look at Hannah flipping.
See, we're not gonna have.
Not able to make a play. McKinney just can really scoot down the line. But Flip doing her best to keep it on the infield.
Fun to coach. Sometimes hard to coach, you would say.
Yeah.
But I will tell you that Jada Coleman taught me a lot about the mental health side of things. And
I'm over, Jadalyn.
I think that changed me quite a bit to be more aware of that.
Yeah. Dang, Coach, we've had some journeys. You've been knowing me since I was 12.
No.
And I'm 24.
Oh gosh.
You are? Yes, I'm almost to 30. Almost round up. Yeah, Hannah, here we go.
Jada, I'm asking the question for all the people out there who want to know. Could you still play shortstop with that glove on your right hand?
Absolutely. I can play shortstop. Especially with this turf, the nice bounces. Yeah, I got you. I got you in the chat. We're getting some nice, good bounces on this turf. Yeah, for sure. Oh. If it wasn't for Grace Lyons, the best shortstop I've ever seen in my life,
Yeah.
I might have
Yeah.
let her roll in college, but hey, center field's pretty nice too.
It took a while for her to say, hey, I'm going to give it up, but I'm waiting to see you rob another one. Maybe it's coming your way.
I know.
Be ready for it.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Mine would be the one too.
Can you still jump that high?
I can. I can.
Have you tried?
Yes, I practiced it, Coach. You know that during practice. I'd be getting my steps in.
You're older now. You're older.
Coach, I am getting old. Like, these bumps and bruises, I feel like I would just sleep and they go away. Now, for some reason, they're still there the next morning.
Listen, real quick. Tell us the most memorable moment in your career at OU. Try to pick one.
I'd have to say Brito praying to me before that at-bat against Florida in the College World Series, and I hit a home run. And then you hugging me after that. I think we probably hugged about 3 times in my lifetime. And that was one of them. And that was pretty dang amazing.
You do good things, you get hugs. You know
I guess so.
You only got 3.
Yeah, so hopefully I'll get another hug in like 2028, somewhere around there.
All right.
Yes!
How about Montana Fouts?
Yes,
Strikes out Maya Brady.
Got one. Got one. Sid Romero. Hey, I'm over, Kaylee. I'm over, bud. Got one. Yeah, I'd say that's probably one of my favorite memories at OU, but obviously four-peating. That's actually insane.
Hey, Jada, I'm curious. You've mentioned the fact that you're 24. You feel like you're 24. We're watching Sydney Romero, who's now 29, and it seems to me like she's getting better. Do you feel like you're still on the rise athletically?
Yes, I think my IQ of the game is most definitely getting higher and higher, like the things I wish I knew in college, like I know now.
Oh, my goodness! Off of Fouts into center field.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my.
That hit her pitch comm on her wrist.
That was scary, scary, scary. 79-mile-an-hour exit speed coming right at you.
And Montana saying, please do not visit me out in the circle, I'm fine. Wow, they got her right on the pitch comm device on her left wrist.
Now batting first baseman number 97, Delaney Wynn.
The pitch was 70 miles per hour and went off the bat at 79. And Fouts just took it, and she wants to continue. I think it just made her mad.
Yeah, Jada knows.
Yeah.
Something like that happens.
I'm about to turn up.
Doesn't scare you, it just ticks you off and makes you want to bring it.
Yep. Yeah, Tana, here we go, Indies, here we go, Indies. Yeah! Ooh!
Jada, you played center field behind some of the best pitchers in the world, both in your college days and now in the pros, playing behind Montana, behind Corrick, behind Faremo yesterday. It must be a great view from center field.
Oh, it's absolutely amazing. Come on, Wick. Get behind it. She's tagging. She's tagging. No. Atta girl. See you. Good. See? 2 question mark? Yep. Yeah, no. Being behind Montana and Megan Faremo and even Dallas, like people I just never got to be behind it's really cool just to see the way that they move, the way that they talk is really awesome. I really like playing behind Montana. I'd be trying to make her get more fiery. Even though she's someone that's kind of neutral, I'd be trying to chest bump her and stuff, and she doesn't really chest bump me back. But she said that she loves it. She loves playing with me, and I'm bringing that side out of her, so that's pretty cool. Good.
All right, Jada, tell me when you thought I was the most upset with you. What do you remember? When did I sit you out?
Oh my gosh, Coach.
Come on, tell the truth.
You know, I tell this story all the time of the one time that I sat ever in my life, and it was when I was not being too nice in the dugout.
Not a good teammate.
Yeah, no, I was not being not a good teammate.
But what was it?
Nicole said a snarky comment, so I said something back. Okay. Yes! But, Coach, what happened the week before that?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
What?
I don't think I should say this on live television. We got 2. No, I was always a good teammate. Someone says something snarky back, I want to say it right back at him.
Line drive caught by Savannah Jaquish. Hey, Jada, thank you so much for opening up the vault. That's a great conversation.
Thank you. Coach, I'm going to talk to you later.
I got you.
Greek Kennedy and Rachel Garcia. Everyone get involved with Major League Baseball, play in Major League Baseball stadiums. Really, really cool stuff and great for everyone involved.
What a partnership. We couldn't have asked for anything better, and for them to include our athletes is wonderful.
Hannah Flippen leads things off. Speaking of MLB connections, she's wearing number 19 for a reason. She is from San Diego, proud of it. And the best baseball player to ever play professionally in San Diego, no one would ever question, Tony Gwynn. That's why she wears 19. Just like Tony Gwynn would, base hit to center field, flips aboard.
Big leadoff for Flip right there. This is a good opportunity here is top of the 6th. It's time to start this rally.
With that base hit, Hannah now has a 7-game hitting streak. She could go 0 for 19, but if it's a 2-run game in the 6th inning and she's leading off an inning, you can bet your bottom dollar she's going to find a way to get on.
Absolutely. She's made that way for sure.
Here's Jordan Woolery walking on air. She homered for the first time as a professional back in the 4th inning. A homer now would tie the ball game.
Yeah, she sat on that changeup, so you're going to see a lot of drops here by Vawter, trying to induce a double play here if possible.
Now this is the first home run. It came in at bat number 52 for Woolery.
You could see that flip change. She was waiting for it. And when you're waiting for it, you're going to hit it hard. And with her power, she's going to hit it out.
I don't know. Maybe Maria knows. That ball was caught by someone in left field. I wonder if they got the ball back. On the ground, could be 2 to second to first, double play. 5, 4, 3.
That's what they're looking for. That's exactly why Vawter's still in the game. A good job to get it started. Great turn, quick releases. Great throw, great release, quick by Cheryl. What a great job.
That's called being a pro. You got Jordan Woolery hitting a home run a moment ago and then hitting to a double play. Oh, Romero had that eater up. That ball had some spin off it. The one hop not corralled by Romero, and we'll see what it's going to be ruled. They've already put an E up on the board. They're going to score that in error.
That's a hard hit ball. It got her. I think it stung her a little bit. Yeah, you can see Sid take a knee on that right away because it did have some spin on it. But it looked like it got her somewhere on her body. It shook her up for a minute. Hard hit ball, though. Hard hit. She earned that, but I don't know if I'd call that an error.
So a 2-out base runner, and Bree Ellis will bat. Utah starting to run out of time. They've only got 4 more outs to play with. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Ellis has got the type of power that can tie this game with one swing of the bat.
I think you're just going to continue to see that drop ball. Got to keep the ball in the park right now, especially as we're late in the innings here.
Great turnaround in her 2nd year as a pro for Ellis.
Vawter wanted that. That was close.
Good pitch, tied her up on the hands.
It was kind of a high drop, so it was a little misconception there if you're seeing it as Ellis is seeing it.
Two and two. Big story today defensively for Oklahoma City has been the play of Sydney McKinney at third base. Normally third base is the domain of Jessie Warren, who may be the best defensive third baseman in the world today, but she's getting the day off, she's just hitting. And instead, Sydney McKinney's playing third, and she has been magnificent. Catching line drives, starting double plays.
Yeah, right from the start, inning one, she made all 3 outs straight away. And she's been very involved in the defense, but that's all because of Vawter. So drop balls are working for her.
2-2.
Good job behind the plate, keeping that runner out of scoring position. What are the chances we get a drop ball? You good?
3 balls and 2 strikes. Throw your best pitch. Oh, the drop ball strikes out Alice. Coach, you know what you're talking about. How about that? Alana Vawter, her best performance of the season. And how about this? That's her first strikeout of the game. Sunday evening, AUSL softball here in Oklahoma City. Montana Fouts, she's gone the distance so far for the Utah Talons. Currently, she's on the wrong side of a 3-1 score. The Spark try to win 2 out of 3 in this weekend series against the best team in the AUSL, the Talons. As good as Montana Fouts has been, she hasn't been as good as Alana Vawter. Vawter's been magnificent. It'll be interesting to see if she's able to pitch the 7th. Needs 3 more outs for a complete game win.
It's a good swing right there by Cheryl. One thing I love about watching the athletes celebrate with each other, it's like they're kids again. It's really, really enjoyable. That's why it's fun to watch this game, because these athletes really put a lot into it, and you become partners, you become like warriors together. And when something good happens, they celebrate, and that's even at the pro league. I think that's important for all. There's a lot of young kids here tonight. I've seen them when I was walking in a lot. And the role models are standing on the field right now. And they're going to have their favorite players. And these athletes do a good job of acknowledging that.
I'm not the first person to say it, but sports has always been one of those things where it's socially acceptable to compliment someone else. You know, pat someone on the butt and say, great job. I think it's one of the great things about sports. Sydney Sherrill. Fouts thought she had her struck out. Fouts gave up an unearned run in the first inning. And then she gave up solo homers to Gordon and Brady in the 3rd. Those are the 3 runs against Montana. This one's hit well! Deep center! See ya! Sydney Sherrill, a homer! It's a 3-homer game for the Oklahoma City Spark against Montana Fouts, no less.
Cheryl had some really good foul ball swings. You could see her right on the ball, just missing. So that really, honestly, doesn't surprise me, because she was really taking good hacks. I was waiting for Jada to get up there a little bit higher. She didn't come through the way I wanted her to. I think it was hit way over her head.
3rd homer of the year for Cheryl. And this one to straightaway center, deepest part of the ballpark. In case you're wondering, yes, this is the first time in her life, any level of softball, the Montana Fouts has given up 3 home runs. And Coach, since we have you here, one of the greatest college coaches of all time, are you surprised at how Utah has used so many pitchers the entire way this year? They really believe in the complete game. You have Fouts here, already over 100 pitches, still going in the 6th inning.
It's their strategy, I suppose, especially getting them ready for postseason. But,
Soft on the ground. Jake Bush can't make the play. Infield single for Jesse Warren. Hey, let's check in with the home run hitter, Sydney Sherrill, standing by with Maria.
Sydney, 3 home runs for this Spark team, and everybody is put on the crown since they've come into the dugout. Can you explain what that is?
I think it's just a little fun rally cap. I think just a little celebration of a good swing.
And how have you been able to swing it so well as a team today?
I think we started film well, and we've been putting it together, I think, offensively, just trying to keep it going all 7 innings. And I think we've done a good job of that tonight, and just going to try to hold them through the 7th.
We'll let you try to keep it going.
Thank you.
Excellent work, Maria. Thank you. Sydney. It is a 4-1 lead for the locals. The Spark, desperate times. They need all the wins they can get with a week remaining in the regular season, and they're taking it to the best pitcher in the league, Montana Fouts. Bubba lays down a bunt. Montana picks it up, flips it over to Jordan Woolery. That's the first out of the inning. Sacrifice 1-3. We do have the pinch runner. For the second time today, Jesse Warren is lifted for Haley Lee.
I love it. I love it. I love sacrifice bunts, too. Although you're up by 3, I don't know that it's ever enough, especially against the Utah team.
I do love sacrifice bunts, too.
Yeah.
Somewhere deep down, do you miss the whole small ball era of fast pitch?
Kind of, yeah. When you have a bunch of home run hitters on your team, it's like, we're going to give up an out to move somebody to second when you can hit a 3-run bomb. I like to use it, but I just don't use it the way I used to, and it's just the way hitters have changed.
We're in the 6th inning. I can't remember off the top of my head if we had a slap so far today.
Not that I've seen.
Yeah.
And I like them keeping Montana out here right now, because I think it's important for her to fight through tough things. And she's throwing some good pitches, quality pitches. The defense has bobbled a few. A ball got hit right off of her that easily could have taken her out herself, but she stayed in. I like this. I like to see the toughness here.
Confident swing by Sarah Gordon.
You need your pitchers in postseason to be warriors. You need them to have gone through it. And I think this might be why they're keeping Montana out there, is to see her get through it.
Sarah Gordon lifts this one to right field. Wyckoff underneath it. Haley Lee bluffs going to third.
What a great throw. She would have been hosed. It's a good job by Wyckoff.
So there are now 2 outs. We go back to the top of the order. This will be the 4th time that Montana Fouts faces Sydney McKinney. McKinney, 2 for 3 so far tonight.
That's why you look back at that bunt, and it gets a runner to second, but you can't move her, and now you've got 1 out to work with to score her. So there's lots of ways to look at it. I think it's just knowing your hitters.
I thought it's a pretty nice pat on the back to Sarah Gordon, the number 9 hitter. You have Bubba Nichols, an Olympian who, has been there and won that, and she gives herself up for the number 9 hitter, the rookie, Sarah Gordon, for an opportunity to drive her in. Just shows you the type of year that Sarah's had that homer a couple innings ago.
Yeah. Doing a great job for the Spark behind the plate, too. I know we were talking about her having to work. She worked with Montana, and now she's hitting against Montana like within a week, which is crazy.
Inside strike, 2-2.
That was a really, really good pitch right there. Very quality. That moved. Seeing it from the booth up here, it moved. That curveball.
Into center field, Coleman runs it down, and the side is retired. But another run scores for the Oklahoma City Spark. The solo home run by Sydney Sherrill makes it a 4-1 lead for the Sparks over the Talons. The AUSL is fueled by Gatorade. Tonight's plays of the game presented by Mizuno, the official ball and helmet of the AUSL. How about the rookie backstop, Sarah Gordon? She played just 2 weeks ago with this Utah Talons team. She's done it with a bat, hitting a home run. She's done it with her arm. She has had 2 base runners attempt to steal against her this year. She's cut them both down. This is a rookie, folks.
I love her eyes. Her eyes are locked.
She was just engaged in an intense conversation before this inning began with the starting pitcher, Alana Vawter. They want to work together to get 3 more outs and win this series.
Gordon's a baller, definitely.
And a good start to this at-bat for Savannah Jakewish. 2 balls, no strikes. It'll be Jakewish, Kaylee Wyckoff, and Rachel Becker, unless we see pinch hitters.
Well, I feel like the Talons are notorious for coming back in the 7th and finding ways to win. So I'm sure that the Spark are aware of that.
Hard and foul, 2-2. Jakewish singled her last time up. She was the base runner who was cut down trying to steal by Sarah Gordon. Talons need base runners.
Another drop ball. Just keep working. Keeping the ball down, feeding your infield, especially in the 7th.
'93rd pitch of the night for Vawter. Here it comes.
Good take right there. That was close. If Jakewish can find a way on, there's a rally that's about to be started here.
Vawter's got to throw a strike. No reason not to.
Big pitch here. I think she'll stay with the drop.
Golfed into center field. That one is gone. Jakewish wins the battle. It's now a 2-run game.
What a great at-bat. Working it to 3-2. You pretty much know what's coming. You just got to square it up. And Jakewish did a great job. Went lead-off bomb to get her team back in the game. You can see it. They're gonna. You can feel that rally could be starting here.
Vawter's a veteran, and she understood, hey, a walk, you just can't have it. Might as well see if she can hit it at someone. And unfortunately for Vawter, Jakewish hit it over the fence.
It was down, but it was over the plate.
Second home run allowed by Vawter. Woolery got her. And now Jakewish with her second homer of the year. Wyckoff swings to the first pitch in foul territory. Bubba Nichols-Camarena makes the play. Out number 1 here in the 7th. Now the final week of the regular season in the crosshairs. Tomorrow night we've got the Blaze and the Volts. That game's going to be on ESPN2. That's at 7 Eastern. We've got the Spark team again against Texas on Tuesday, ESPN2. And the Bandits and the Blaze on Wednesday, MLB.TV. Can't promise you that the great Patty Gasso will be involved, but we'll muddle through.
I gotta work.
Coach, it's been fun.
This is fun. I don't know that I'm great at it, but it's fun.
Rachel Becker is the batter. Becker trying to get on any way possible. If you can get on, oh my goodness, just one person needs to get on, and then Jalen Alchin will bat with a chance to tie the game with one swing of the bat, which she did yesterday. Alchin hit a home run in the 7th inning to tie the game. If the Talons can get one aboard, Alchin will have a chance for a second consecutive night.
I think Vawter's going to another level right here. She just went 1-2 very, very quickly.
Oh, tried to call timeout. It wasn't granted. Called strike 3. they going to let her bat again?
Yeah, hey, just so you know, that's a delayed dead ball. We don't
violation.
stop until she throws it, okay?
Oh, she caught a break. Vawter took a little bit too much time, and so it is not the strikeout we thought it was.
What a great pitch at the right time, too. Oh.
So Becker's trying to call timeout. She's wondering about the time situation. This was before. She had originally tried to call timeout, and it wasn't granted. Okay, so she'll get another pitch. Oh, and she makes it pay.
Oh.
She does it! Sydney Sherrill saves the day! What a great defensive play by Sherrill!
As soon as it went off the bat, I thought it was going definitely.
Everyone did.
Yeah, what? She came out of nowhere. Way to plant her feet.
We're going to have a challenge. You might as well. It's the 7th inning.
Yeah.
The play is under further review.
But what a play. That's a game-saving play right there.
Everyone in the building thought this was going to be a single to center, but instead Sherrill, oh yeah, she got it to first in time.
Good dig as well.
Oh yeah, that's first baseman Delaney Wiz earning the meal money, able to keep the foot on the bag and dig it out of the dirt. There's reason to smile, Sydney Sherrill.
A play like that can change your whole season. Like if they can pull this off.
The call on the field has been confirmed. It is an out. One challenge left for Utah.
I like me some Sydney Sherrill. She plays with some joy and some skill. Man, is she fun to watch.
Well, she's pitching her guts out too. So that's the beauty of this game, is that things can change throughout.
Final hope for the Talons, Caroline Jacobson. Jacobson has been aboard twice against Vawter. She has walked and she is singled. She needs to get on to allow Alchin to bat with a chance to tie the game. Another chance for Sherrill. Game over. Ball game. Oklahoma City wins the series.
This could change everything for the Spark. Vawter was the hero tonight with some tough plays on defense. Great job behind the plate by Gordon. Just all around, very, very great performance by the Spark.